Caitlin Clark likes Taylor Swift's endorsement of Harris for president. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark appeared to dip a toe into political waters on Tuesday night when she liked Taylor Swift's endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential election. Clark was among the more than 8 million Instagram users who liked Swift's statement. The pop star released a statement about her support following the first presidential debate between Harris and former President Donald Trump on ABC News. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most, Swift wrote on Instagram. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate at Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ+ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research, and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I'd also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I'd also find it's much easier to vote early. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. She signed off on her post referencing herself as a childless cat lady. WNBA players have backed Democratic candidates for office. The Seattle Storm endorsed President Biden and his then-running mate Harris in 2020. Clark has not appeared to outright endorse any political candidate. Clark was born in Des Moines, Iowa, and played at Iowa before she turned pro and was drafted by the Fever. Trump won 6 electoral votes in Iowa. However, most of the votes in Polk County, where Des Moines is located, went to Biden.